So it's upon Ruto to choose to apologize 77 times. That is why Saba is key. 77 times Kenyans will forgive him, but he has to return what he has stolen from this country. And then it will cascade downwards up to the last person who has stolen. And anybody who steals going forward, watashikwa na leprosy, kwa makende, ama wajazwe inaitwa aje ile simiti katika sehemu zao za siri ama nyeti, kama yeye ni mwanamke.
Kazi ipo. Labda unapozungumzia kwamba mambo kama haya yatafanyika katika sehemu zao za siri, labda how sure ama ni ujumbe huu umeutoa wapi labda?
Uliponiambia nijiintroduce, nilikuambia majina zangu, nikakwambia mimi ni Grace Mweni Njogu katika life yangu ya kuolewa.
What William Ruto talked last week, that man is frightened. He is frightened. Okay? This system is frightened. You hear the system talk about shooting people. They are frightened. They are caged. They are in a corner. Right? They are wondering, can they handle another one and another one? Like this. The whole world saw what we saw last week. Right? They are frightened. Now, they did not anticipate it. So it will be interesting to see how they believe they are going to manage this particular revolution.
You cannot make a conducive environment for us to get jobs. You can't educate our children. You can't put enough food on the table. And because we're bringing up those issues, rather than solve the problem because there is a personal interest there, you're going to shoot us to keep us quiet?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Because what choices do they have by solving the problem? You have two choices. You default or you say, I'm not paying it. Our position is that it is odious debt, which means that it is illegal debt that we should not be paying. As far as I'm concerned, that debt, we have no debt in this country. So that 70 shillings of every 100 should be wiped out. And I would wipe it out like yesterday. Right? But what are the consequences of these people? And William Samoei Ruto is one of them. He was part of creating that odious debt. He was in the government of Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta. And they created that odious debt. In fact, William Samoei Ruto was the one given in the sharing of power the docket of finance. I know because I'm the one who did the MOU. His docket of finance. Rotich was his recommended appointee. So they know what they did. The minute you stop paying that debt, the creditors of that debt will look for them. The country will ask, why have we been paying that debt? We want whatever we paid to come back. What happens? They won't do it. So what is the other consequence? If you default, the economic ramifications that come out of a default will be much worse than you're talking today. They think they have stabilized the shilling, yet there's still economic pain. But I can tell you, default would mean the shilling is probably about 300-400 shillings
to the dollar.
All right? Everyone's life would literally come to a standstill. And that is more frightening than what they're currently doing. So, you say, postpone the problem. Sweep the problem under the rug. And if people come out, try and politicize it. Try and say, it's not about pain, it's political this, or it's tribe this, or it's that person, or it's this, or it's that. And hope that it's, I believe, after last year, they believed it was over. Okay? Now it has come back. I want you to imagine to 2027 that every single June 25th will be celebrated this way. Are we agreed, Bwanokai?
Yes.
So in 2027, which is the so-called targeted election, we have, my deputy has a case in court trying to make sure that the Supreme Court adheres to what is in the Constitution.
Yeah.
But let us even say it's 2027. June 25th falls within the 3-month campaign period to the election. I want you to imagine these demonstrations during campaign time, all right? 2 months to the election. This government has no chance of surviving. All right? It will probably react the same way if that's how they react, killing people, right? And they'll brandish it, God knows what. They may even try to create a state of emergency or something of the sort. But at the end of the day, right, they will not be able to stay in power. So what some of us are asking is, why wait until then? You can't solve the problem. All you want to do is turn Kenya into killing fields, right? Killing young people, killing our future generations, right? You're doing so economically, now you're doing so with the gun. Why are you in power?